Every vacation, though enjoyable, has to have an ending. And when it was time for my sister Chicky and her family to go back to the US, it was really kind of bittersweet. So I decided that we should all prepare something together as a family for their despedida lunch, seafood paella. And that is what I will be teaching you today here on A Pinch of Portia. There are many variations of paella. Some use pork and chicken in them. But the original paella is made out of seafood, and that is what we are going to make today. Now my pan is hot. We are gonna add our chorizo. You don't wanna overcook your chorizo because you don't like your chorizo to harden. You still want a nice bite to your chorizo. After the chorizo, we will add in our chicken cubes. So this is good. You don't really have to overcook your chicken. And we'll just set this aside and we start cooking our seafood. All right? Now you notice I did not season this with salt and pepper because our chicken stock is already very flavorful. Then we can start cooking our prawns. Okay. And then again, I'll add more paprika for nice color. Don't you just love the nice color we have on our prawns? It looks so rustic, you know? This will really be just, you know, to decorate the top of your paella. Next, our squid. Very quickly. And then we're gonna cook our clams. This is really just to give color. Okay, so this is good. Now the best part for this paella is finally cooking the rice. Okay, so again, more olive oil. And then my onion. My garlic and olive oil. Next, I'm gonna add my 3 cups of arborio rice. You can find arborio rice or paella rice in any deli store. And then you just make sure that everything is coated with the oil, and you just continue to mix until the ends of your rice turns translucent. And this is ready to swim in my chicken stock. But before that, let me season this with fresh ground pepper. Okay, and then I'm gonna start pouring my chicken stock. Now do this in circular motion. We'll also add here our chicken, because these are only half cooked, remember? We put this in, and then we wait until the rice is cooked. I'm gonna turn my flame on high heat, and then add my peas. And make sure after this, you cover your pan. And once your rice is cooked and half of your chicken stock remains, it's time to start plating your paella. I'll start with my clams. I'm gonna push this a bit just so that the rice, some of the rice, gets inside the shell. I'm gonna add my chorizos. Put this in between my clams. And then I'm gonna start putting my roasted peppers that I cut into strips. So we're gonna wait for another probably 3 minutes until all the rice has absorbed the chicken stock, and then we start plating our prawns. In between your peppers, and then we just throw in all your squid in here, all in the middle. Lastly, your lemon wedges. And you have one really beautiful paella. There you go. Now, if you want that tutong at the bottom of your paella, this is what you are going to do. Just turn on your stove, put it on high heat, and wait until you smell the tutong aroma. Now, that is what my sisters and my cousins go for first, and they just love it. Now it's time to taste this enormous paella. So I'm gonna get me some rice and clam and a chorizo, and of course, a prawn, always a favorite. And then let me squeeze some lemon on this. All right. You know, the rice was cooked perfectly. The paprika really seeped in. Exactly just how we cook this together with my sisters. Perfect. I really do hope that you make this at home. Don't ever think that paella is complicated to make. As you can see, everything was so easy as long as you have everything on your table. I'm gonna take an Instagram of this and make my sister and her family super inget.